We're not recording that. No. You guys said that.
That's what I just asked.
Oh, I think maybe in the future. I think we need to
restate it.
revisit it after. Yep. Yeah, I think we can talk about it. But, I mean, we could be actually there too.
Yeah, we say exactly. Oh, right there.
Alrighty, we'll go ahead and call this meeting to order at 1900 hours. Alright, adopt and adjust agenda as presented. Any adjustments to the agenda?
I have one addition to C. There's also a new resolution for waiver of bid. We'll get into that when we get there.
On old business?
New business under C.
New business?
So just add resolution 554 waiver of bid to that same agenda item.
554. Alrighty. So we'll adopt the agenda as presented. Approving meeting minutes from previous meeting. Any discussion or changes to those meeting minutes? No? Motion?
I'll move that we approve the special meeting of December 12th, 2022, and also the regular meeting of December 12th, 2022.
All in favor of the motion? Aye. Motion passed. Open public comments. All right. No open public comments. On to old business. 2023 chair and vice chair tabled from 12/12/22.
I tabled that, so thank you for the opportunity. I reviewed the handbook and what the roles and responsibilities were of the chairperson. They're entirely procedural, and they confer no special privilege, and so I'm comfortable continuing with Commissioner Merritt. I moved to appoint Commissioner Merritt for chair in 2023, and I moved to appoint Commissioner Flack as vice chair in 2023.
All right, all in favor of this motion?
Let's have a discussion first.
All right, discussion.
Yeah, I still believe if we are going, you said no special privileges, and I think one of the privileges in the next go round as we do things with District 7 server is the privilege of being there for all of us, for the board, for all the citizens of our community. And I believe that there's a conflict of interest there. And for one, just to be the chairman, I have no issue with that. But in this case, since we're doing these other things, I believe there's a conflict of interest. And I think it would behoove us not to put a, I don't know what the right terminology is, but kind of a false front out there. Particularly since you're a firefighter there in the district, and you'd be working with your boss and all that kind of stuff. And I also believe that there'd be some conflict there too, or there could be, with, and get me wrong, but I read something in the Herald newspaper that you and a number of people brought a lawsuit against District 7 Surfer. And I think that would be very hard for you to be really objective in that whole process. Not to be chairman, but in that process that we're working on with those people. And for that, I think, That's why I would vote no for being chairman, for you being chairman at this time.
I think what she stated is, I'm just the moderator. We all hold the same weight.
No, we voted, and at the last meeting, and we agreed to follow the procedure we did with Everett, which meant the chairman and the fire chief met together with the mayor over there, who was basically the chairman, and their fire chief to kind of set up some ground rules to get us together when we work with that. Okay?
Sorry. Awesome, thank you. All right,
Just procedurally, normally you would have one vote to untable it, and then a different vote to do the actual motion. It's just up to you.
all right, so, say that one down.
So normally you'd have one vote to untable it, that's a motion all to itself, and then a different vote with the motion of the actual item.
I actually have a little bit more discussion. I'd just like to respond that I'm hearing your concerns and I am deeply considering them. And when as a new person to this role, I consulted, the resource that I have, which is the Commissioner Handbook. And when I read what the roles and responsibilities are of chairperson, it was calling meetings to order, calling special meetings, and one other procedural activity. And so any special privilege conferred to the chairperson would be how we structure our meetings going forward. And it's not part of the chairman's position in and of itself for our rules. And so that's why going forward, any perceived conflict of interest or any special privileges of only the chairperson going to these meetings is just how we put together that committee. And so I feel comfortable that there won't be a conflict of interest in and of the chairperson's position itself. And if there are other issues about conflicts of interest, I think they're going to be addressed just in the fact being a commissioner here at District 4, not chairperson, not chairperson. So, so I'm going to explain that a little bit more.
All right, so I'll make a motion to untable that motion from last meeting, 12, and then back to the motion of appointing.
Then take a vote on the motion to untable.
All right, all in favor of that motion?
Aye.
All right, motion passed. Apologize. All right.
Now,
Yes, let's
okay, so I move to appoint Commissioner Merritt for Chair 2023.
No, let's do both chair
And I move to appoint Commissioner Flath Vice Chair for 2023.
All right, all in favor of that motion? Aye. Steve?
I'm gonna ask the other question.
We just had this discussion.
No, you just voted.
Opposed.
You have to ask who's opposed.
I said all in favor.
That's right,
You didn't say anything.
that's right. So there's another thing I can say. You need to ask who's opposed.
All right, anybody opposing this motion?
Aye.
Motion passed. We're in the same spot. Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner Clark.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. All right, on to executive session. The board will move to an executive session pursuant to RCW 42-30-110 to consider the selection of a site for acquisition of real estate. 30 minutes with no action expected. And pursuant to RCW 42.30.11 to review the performance of an employee. 15 minutes with no action expected. Starting at 19:09.
Yep, we're good. Time to go.
So firearm company Yeah, he just told me to reschedule.